postmarked Denver, Colorado, October, what looks like 8th, it's a little smudged, 9 p.m., 1952, coming from Denver University. Written on October 7th, 52. When you first open it up, it says, I hope you didn't have to pay added postage. It is a lot of pages. Dear Honey, please excuse the pencil, but one of the kids borrowed my pen and I can't find it now. Still no mail from home. They must all be busy. I don't even know what my big sis is taking in school this quarter. Mother Raper said housing gave her a pack of sheets from last year, and she thought mine was in the group. Thought mine was in the group. I hope I can find out what Mother marked. I think she put yes to all questions. I'm sure sleepy tonight, and we have a house meeting again. I'm sure sleepy tonight, and we have a house meeting again. All the kids stayed up late last night partying, so consequently they didn't hear their alarms. Guess who had to crawl out of bed and shake all of them in one room? I wouldn't have minded if the first alarm hadn't gone off at 6. Today I went down to Lamont to see Miss Seaman. I take my lessons every other Wednesday at 2:30. That will give me about 5 lessons before Christmas. It doesn't seem possible that Christmas is 11.5 weeks away. Our homecoming dance is the 18th of October, and they say it's not formal. I have a list of about 20 things I have to explain to Mama when I get around to writing. I hope I get it done tomorrow, or she thinks she's been forgot. Mrs. Wright called me tonight to see if I had heard from home about your father, which I hadn't. At that time, no one had been home yet, so she figured. Genetics get more interesting and fun every day, even while it gets more complicated. So far, he hasn't asked me anything that I couldn't explain and elaborate on, but so far my classwork has been quite small, so I could learn everything well. Here I am writing... I'm not sure what this word is supposed to be. Writing something again. Starts with a D. Dion? Dias? Dayon? I don't know. We are going to... writing down again. We'll think that's... She writes like I do. Here I am writing down again? All right, we'll go with that. This afternoon, I didn't get back in time for work at 3, so I only worked 3 hours. I'll work just 3 hours on all Wednesdays. The 1 hour sure makes a big difference on my feet. The other day, George Mooney and one of Jack's best friends were together in the Union when Barb and I came in for coffee. I spoke to both, and as I turned, I heard in unison, "Do you know her?" I didn't stick around to find out what they said. My schedule doesn't give me much time to be over at the field house with the music kids much. I really miss not seeing some of those kids. There was always a group, and we were always loved and lively, if that's any sign of a good time. The group I ran around with is just about split up now, with 3 fellows and 1 girl graduated. Our parties were always from 3:30 to 4, and at band intermissions during games. It was always my luck to sit in front of the bass drum at a game. Maybe I can help in the school review again. New page this year. Mrs. Wright just called me after talking to Laura. You undoubtedly know by now how things are, so I won't enumerate. About all she said was your father wasn't over the anesthetic yet, but seemed to be all right. Laura had said she was glad Joe was there to lean on. Oh, Joe's my uncle, and Laura is my grandma, and George is my grandpa. One of these days I have to mail my mother a bunch of junk for my collections of letters, etc. I'm still debating about the pictures still at Jaffe's, but I think I'll go get the 2 small ones for Ina and Cleone too. My pen is back, but if you don't mind, I'll keep using pencil since I've used it this far. For creative dramatics, I'm supposed to think up a story that we can act out, but I'm completely devoid of imagination and originality, so I'll wait until the morning and do it. Mrs. Curtis hasn't written yet. I hope I don't get the letter one day and have to be up there the next. I think I should make a list so I'll remember all the things I want to find out. Denver is playing Montana Saturday. I'm going to work again this Saturday and probably the next one too, till I see how piano works out. Saturday will be another heavy day with the football game. Tagliavini? This is an opera, I think. Tagliavini is to be at Denver Audit Thursday. If I can, I'm sure going to hear him. He's an operatic tenor. Okay, we'll have to look up that. And by far my favorite. His voice is rather sweet. His speaking voice must be sweet too, 'cause I hear he's fathered a few children around the country. But that hasn't hurt his career, and gossip columns could be wrong. That seems to be the last thing I can think of to say. Something tells me I'm not going to get this stuffed in an envelope easily. Goodbye for now, and I love you very much. How did I get on this 6th sheet? And I can't think any more news, so I will just quit anyway. Good night, and I love you loads. All my love always, Joyce. P.S. I miss you a lot. Did I do it?